Hey, what's up, everybody? So, today I have happened to stumble across this little video from a channel called Alternative Facts, or as many of you would probably know it as David Shitrat, aka Spinosaurus, aka Davida, aka Where's the fucking money, David? Also, or as I like to call him, the fucking queen of gay ops. So, this was something that Shitrat decided to shit out. Yeah, imagine my shock. Like, in regards to a video that PewDiePie did where he talked about the Wall Street Journal stealing 30 grand from kids with cancer. So basically, Shitrat is trying to white knight for the Wall Street Journal and try to explain exactly why it's okay that the Wall Street Journal stole 30 grand from kids with cancer because they don't like Ethan Ralph's politics. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this.
Now, what do you guys think of this? Always passing on the question to you guys.
I think this was an absolutely despicable thing, and if it weren't for the fact that people's memories are so short, then the Wall Street Journal would be absolutely fucked at this point, because if this was something like this, if it wasn't for the fact that Ethan Ralph is a right-winger and has a lot of right-wing people on the show, this would be something that would have made the mainstream news, and this would have been something that would have absolutely sank the Wall Street Journal. But anyway, carry on, PewDiePie.
Well, I can't exactly refuse an offer like that, can I?
And neither can I, David.
Hello, PewDiePie. My name...
I'm not PewDiePie, I'm Mr. Misanthropic, but hello, David.
name's David.
I know who you are.
And you probably won't even watch this video.
But I will!
But pretending this is a conversation is a nice way to frame it and structure the video, so, let's do it that way.
I'm A-okay with that. Because I promise you I will be able to, except promise you, I will fucking absolutely annihilate you, you despicable piece of cunt.
So, you decided to talk about the Ralph Retort, and this is a topic that I am, to my dismay, very familiar with.
No, you're not. You're very familiar with running gay ops on it and trying to smear Ralph and everyone involved in it. But that's about the only familiarization you are with it. But hey, I guess when you're running 24-hour gay ops, you gotta be at least a little bit familiar with what's going on, or at least you would think so. But as you will soon find out, David Shitrat has absolutely no fucking idea of anything that he's saying.
And so I think you're kind of woefully uninformed on the topic.
Hashtag projection.
And so I think I would just like to correct some things on this video.
And I'll be here to actually issue corrections of the record, as opposed to you spreading absolute bullshit.
Now, back to the Ralph Retort. Like I said, I don't know much about it. I know they have extremist people on there. I know they debate pretty insane things.
And that was honestly one of the appeals for many people of the Ralph Retort. Not really me. I never watched the Ralph Retort. I still don't watch it. It's just not really my thing, mostly because it's on super late at fucking night and I do have to be up in the morning, work and shit. Also, I just simply cannot sit around and watch a 5-hour stream. That's one of the reasons I never watched the Kumite. But for many of the people who did watch the kill stream, that was a big appeal of it, is that there was nobody and no subject that was off limits. There was nothing that was considered to be too taboo or what have you. There was nothing that was considered to be too controversial for the show.
But I also know that they do good things as well.
Yes, they do. Like the Healstream.
They did this charity live stream where they raised $26,000 for
It was actually a little over $27,000, but close enough. Carry on.
St. Jude's Hospital, which is to help kids with cancer. So, it's
all correct so far, at least from PewDiePie.
Something positive, at least. I'm gonna have to disagree with that, and that's for
Oh, please tell me.
2 reasons. Number
one, number one, people on the stream make fun of you.
Ethan Ralph is a depressingly cynical bastard and probably never expected the money to go to the kids in the first place.
Actually, yes, he did. That was the entire fucking point of the kill stream, you disingenuous cock guzzler. The entire purpose of the kill stream was to raise money. Every dollar that was raised on that stream was supposed to go to St. Jude's.
He was doing this for a PR reason. He was doing it.
Oh, really, David? Please explain to me how this was a PR stunt when from the very beginning it was said every dollar was going to St. Jude's, and also from the fact that if this was a PR stunt, it was the worst fucking one in existence, because look at Ethan Ralph now. Oh, he's been banned off of YouTube. All of his channels all of his content, all the people who were associated with him, been completely fucking blacklisted. If that was a fucking PR stunt, then I will eat this fucking hat along with every other one I own.
This outrage marketing, so he can promote himself, not to help the kids.
Wow, outrage marketing just to promote yourself. Wow, it sure as shit sounds like you and the type of people you run around with, David. People like fucking Wosley, like fucking Crouten Tears. But please enlighten me as to how because I mean these are extreme claims, David. I expect you to have extreme proof of these claims. And if you're going to make claims like this, I expect that you're going to have undeniable proof of this.
Kids do not matter to
him. Coming from the guy white knighting for the organization that stole 30 grand from cancer kids.
And 2, why would he not?
Because you don't like the people involved in the Ralph Retort. So those are his 2 reasons. Because people involved in that show and the people who watch that show make fun of him, and he doesn't like them.
Not expect the money to go to St. Jude's in the first place.
Yes, he fucking did. As I've already said before, the entire fucking purpose of the charity stream was to send the money directly to St. Jude's. That's why it was the Super Chat for Good little feature, where when you send a Super Chat, the money is automatically taken to be sent to the charity of your choice, which in this case was St. Jude's. I know this. I was in that stream. I watched the whole fucking thing. I gave money to it.
Well, that's because charities can't always take every single donation they take in.
Yes, they can. They absolutely fucking can. And they do. Unless they're being pressured by a politically driven outlet who's running a gigantic fucking smear job, but that reaches to such an unbelievable point of libel and slander that it's amazing that they are still allowed to fucking operate.
Sometimes they have to refuse donations when it...
Yeah, they all... well, actually, the only time they would ever refuse a donation is if they are pressured into it, like the Wall Street Journal did to Google, who immediately pulled the fucking money.
Comes from...
fuck you, you piece of cunt.
So, for example, a children's charity is not going to take money from NAMBLA.
Poisoning the well. Wow, that is some new level of poisoning the well right there, trying to conflate the Ralph Retort with NAMBLA. With fucking pedophiles. Jesus fucking Christ.
The pedo group. because obviously
Well, at least you will admit that they're pedophiles, unlike many other regressives.
that could be argued to be incentivizing people like that to become more prominent.
Get to the point.
Give them PR and promote their image and stuff like that. And, well, basically, it incentivizes groups like
Yeah, well, basically, good God, you are worse at this than I am. And I honestly never thought that anyone could be worse at this than me.
that to get bigger, and that's not something they want to do. That would cause more harm than the people it would help.
And what the fuck does any of this have to do with the Ralph retort? Or are you just grasping at straws to try to pull any hypothetical situation out of your ass that you could possibly use to justify the bullshit move that the Wall Street Journal did?
That's the situation. Do you know what actually happened on the live stream, Pewds?
Yes, I do, actually. Once again, my name isn't Pewds, but I do know exactly what happened on the live stream. I watched the entire fucking thing. I watched it live. I went back and rewatched it because there were parts of it that I did not remember or was not in the room to see because I was listening to it as I was doing other stuff. So yes, David, I am very fucking familiar with what happened on that live stream. But please try to tell me and everyone else who sat there and watched it that apparently we were watching a different stream than you.
Of course you did.
Which of course, I mean, you would never fucking watch a stream like this because as you're a regressive leftist, you never want to be exposed to different viewpoints to different things. You just look for anything that you can read about.
You didn't actually watch it. You said you didn't really know much about it, but you sort of brush over this part, and this part is really important.
Oh, please do tell me.
I know they have extremist people on there. Here's one of those extremist guests.
Oh boy, let me guess who's it gonna be that he's gonna talk about. Well, I mean, they've had Richard Spencer on a few times. So I'm gonna guess it's either gonna be Richard Spencer that he's gonna bring up, or that Colette guy. I think his name's Mark Colette or something. I don't know. I don't really remember his fucking name.
He's quite an interesting chap.
Someone owes me money. It's Colette that he brought up. So for those of you who don't know, this guy Colette, he used to be a member of the BNP, the British National Party. Don't really know what the fuck he's doing now. Don't really care. I've only seen his name in passing. I've only heard it mentioned. First time I ever actually heard of this guy, aside from this, because when I was on this, I wasn't on it, obviously. When I was watching this, I had no idea who this guy was, but I found out when Styx was doing his coverage of the midterms that this guy used to be with the BNP. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how David Shitrat tries to use the guilt by association that because they have Colette on here, they are supporting white nationalism or whatever.
He made that comment about who owns the media. It seems as if he was covertly naming the Jew. I mean, that's what I've come on here to do. That's what I...
Name the Jew is a fucking meme, you absolute troglodyte.
Name the Jew. That's why you know Jordan Peterson is either an idiot or he's a liar, because he either genuinely doesn't know that the Jews are playing this huge role in destroying Western civilization, or he does know and he's lying about
it. Oh, good God, I cannot wait to hear how you spin this shit.
Was former member of BNP Youth Group, and I'm gonna use that naughty N-word that you're not allowed to call people on YouTube.
Nigger?
Anymore. Neo-Nazi.
Oh. No, people are very, very quick to call people neo-Nazis. I've been called a fucking neo-Nazi. Nigger is what you're not allowed to call people.
Mark Collette.
Mark Collette, yep, that's what his name was. God damn, I'm good at this.
And there he is discussing Jewish conspiracy theories. Like,
yeah, that's kind of what he does. What does this have to do with what you were talking about in the first place? See, it's like I said, this guy thinks that it's completely justified what happened to Ethan Ralph and the money being taken from St. Jude's because he doesn't like the people who were on that show.
Nazis do. And, so here's the thing. What was actually discussed on this stream?
There was a lot of stuff discussed on this stream. There was a whole fucking bunch. And if anyone happens to have a archive of the kill stream, but not the kill stream, the heal stream, please, my Twitter and Gab are down in the description below. Please send that to me because I do want to mirror it on my channel because it's bullshit that it was taken down.
Someone like that was on there. Because when you hear, I know they debate pretty insane things.
It's like I said before, that's one of the appeals of the show, is because there is nothing that was off limits. They would be willing to talk about anything and have anyone involved in it. That it's called freedom of speech. It's called the open exchange of ideas. You censorious cum dumpster.
Crazy stuff. You get ideas of chemicals in the water making the freaking frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking frogs gay. Of course, we have the obligatory Alex Jones reference here which by the way, I said this a long time ago, back when Alex Jones got completely blacklisted, and now they're doing the same thing to Ethan Ralph. It was never about Alex Jones. It's the same thing when they did with Andrew Anglin. It was never about Anglin or Alex Jones or InfoWars. It's about trying to set a precedent to where the establishment can do this with people they don't like. That's what it was all about. It was about trying to be able to set the precedent where they can start censoring more and more people.
Or the New World Order, or the Illuminati, or
more like the Illuminati. Am I right, guys? Oh, God, I want to kill myself for that.
Aliens and ghost stories.
So, the History Channel.
What was actually discussed?
At which part of the show, David? Oh, wait, no, are you going... Oh, no, let me guess what you're about to do. You're going to take a couple clips of the show wildly divorced from the original context of what they were being discussed in, and then show that as some kind of bullshit proof, smoking gun, that this is some kind of neo-Nazi stream.
To me, I probably shouldn't even go here, but you know what? It's the kill stream. Even though it's the heal stream, it's still a kill stream. They suggested, our good friend Crowd T. He's a good friend of the show. He recently put out a series on the Holocaust, or started his series on the Holocaust, and they suggested that we should have a Holocaust debate here on the Hill stream. I don't know.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt real quick. One, to just avoid that pesky copyright law, and also once again, this was part of the huge appeal of what the kill stream was. There were people were allowed to debate anything. They were allowed to talk about any subject that they wanted to.
I don't know if that's appropriate, but
I'll do it. Holocaust denial. That was what they were talking about. They spent several hours talking about how the Holocaust didn't happen.
You are a fucking liar. You are a fake news, disingenuous piece of shit, willful fucking liar. That Holocaust debate was about 20 total minutes of a several-hour stream. But you know what? We're talking about a regressive here. Why the fuck would the facts matter to someone like you when you have a fucking agenda to push? You complete disingenuous fake news piece of shit.
On that stream, and only one person provided serious pushback, and that was this guy.
What is there to debate about the Holocaust?
Yeah, Colette debated Devin Tracy about the Holocaust. Devin Tracy, the lifelong liberal Democrat from California who went to Berkeley, who is an avid anti-Trumper, a very vocal anti-Republican, and was a gigantic shill for Hillary Clinton. And yeah, there was some fucking pushback on that. So like I said, they allow people to debate ideas. And this was not a several-hour debate for the entire stream. This was about 20, 30 minutes, if I remember correctly. If that.
Atheism is unstoppable.
Atheism is unstoppable. Atheism is unstoppable. Atheism is unstoppable. Atheism is unstoppable. I had to go ahead and do that. Put me on the intro of your show, Devin.
Tracy. He might have been the most reasonable and ethical person on that stream, and
let's see what the big butt is.
He once screamed at, doxed, and stalked a 14-year-old kid for calling him a racist on the internet.
He made a lot of angry responses to a lot of people calling him a racist on the internet, because what do you know, people don't like falsely being accused of racism. I'm not going to defend doxing. I think that's probably one of the biggest crimes you can commit in this particular circle. But I love that David Shitrat here is trying to lecture anybody about doxing. When David Shitrat is the guy who obsessively sucks off of literal Soros, the guy who's literally owned by George Soros, the mouthpiece of right-wing watch, Jared Holt, the serial doxer, who openly tries to get people fired and deplatformed, and is openly doxes people. But that's okay with you, isn't it, David? But that's because they are right-wing. And also, I seem to remember a particular Discord server that had that apparently there were people in it who were working on doxing people. And oh yeah, that's right. That was your entire operation because you were angry because Lauren Southern didn't want to touch your tiny pecker.
Think about this.
I gotta do this, I gotta do my fake exasperated touch my face. Hold on, let me take my glasses off. I'm being so dramatic about this stuff. Look at me, look at how fucking virtuous I am. You know, I really wish I didn't have to put these back on so I wouldn't have to see your fucking dead-eyed face.
It's from the perspective of St. Jude's.
St. Jude's was never involved in this decision. This was a decision made entirely by Google. You know how I fucking know this? Because I still have the email on my phone from when I got the email from YouTube saying, and hey, guess what? We're sending you back the money that you willingly donated out of your own pocket to give to kids with cancer. Yeah. We never sent St. Jude's that money, even though it was 3 goddamn weeks prior. We never sent St. Jude's that money. We were keeping it. We were holding on to it that entire time. And then the Wall Street Journal decided to run their little fucking shit piece about ran their little fucking shitty hit piece on YouTubers and fucking Ralph, naming in particular the Ralph Retort. And you know why all of this was, David? David, I'm going to go ahead and cut you off from here. Everything you've said is a complete fucking lie. So let me go ahead and tell you exactly why the Wall Street Journal did this. this. They did it because they didn't like Ralph's politics. They didn't like the politics of the people involved in that show. They didn't like the politics of the people who weren't even involved in it, who had just been guests who had appeared on the show. Oh, they were mad because there were people saying nigger and the triple parentheses in the chat. They were mad that people were sending $14.88 super chats. They were mad about bot accounts typing Hitler did nothing wrong. That's what it was. It was people getting butthurt over not being able to take banter online, not being able to recognize a joke, being fucking angry that that people like Ethan Ralph were making more money than them. And it was most importantly, it was about them not liking somebody's politics. And David Shitrat, what you are doing right now is white knighting and trying to defend. You are trying to fucking defend the decision that was made to steal $30,000 from a cancer charity over fucking politics. Don't you fucking dare try to throw your moral superiority on us, you piece of shit. You're the one who stole $10,000 fucking dollars. You're the one who set up an autistic fucking internet war just because you were pissed that a girl didn't want to fuck you. Who the fuck are you and the rest of your little group of cronies? People like Crowton T, people like Wasley, people like Bronx Blogger. Who the fuck are any of you to pass judgment on any of us? And the fact that you are trying to defend this makes you the lowest form of scum. And I'm not sitting here trying to pass my own personal morality, because I know that I'm not what you would consider an ethical person. But there's one thing I don't do. I don't dox people. I don't fucking start wars. And I certainly do not fucking steal money from cancer kids. And I don't try to fucking white knight people who do that. And I don't try to get people who I disagree with politically deplatformed. That's the difference between us, David. I'm done with this fucking retard. Or if you really want to watch the rest of this guy's fucking insane bullshit, the link will be in the description. Don't go starting shit. I need to go take a walk and have a drink. So that's all I got for you guys today. Please let me know what you think about this whole situation. And also, and I was being serious, if any of you did manage to download the Healstream, please get in contact with me. That's all I got for you today. Take it easy. Keep it sleazy.